How's it going, DigiByte community, advocates of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin enthusiasts, and overall people who are interested in currencies? This video is going to be a more broader reaching video because we're going to discuss one thing in particular that I think everybody will find interesting. So make sure you watch this entire video because I'm going to pack this video with as much value as I can, and I'm kind of concerned about currency devaluation. Now, of course, Bitcoin has been called holding a full Bitcoin has been called, the best insurance plan, to hedge against the inflation and the devaluation of the dollar, the peso, what have you. But what I need to talk about here, is really enunciated by this article, which we see happening already in Argentina, and this has been happening more and more. But this is actually quite concerning when you consider the global recession and stuff, and it might concern you more. You might want to put your crypto on a hard wallet now before these crackdowns continue to escalate. So Argentina is cracking down on local Bitcoin trading. Argentina's financial information unit is pushing for tighter controls on Bitcoin trading as the government battles parallel exchange markets that threaten the supremacy of the peso. So Argentina's financial information unit has ordered stricter monitoring of Bitcoin trading and other crypto transactions. Banks, credit card companies, exchanges, and other institutions have been asking to be on high alert and report suspicious activity. So the move comes as the government battles the flight of devalued pesos from its economy as Argentinians seek dollars and more stable currencies. So Argentina's government is cracking down on crypto, and this is definitely interesting. No matter what camp you're in, if you're a DigiByte, if you're a Bitcoin, if you have a diversified portfolio with everything in it, this is something that concerns you, and it definitely does concern everybody who's just because, especially when we think about the different policies and stuff that'll come as a result of the current pandemic. This is all stuff that's relevant. So I have this video right here, this lovely video where we hear, so it's bullish. Forecast $50,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin. So I think it's worth our time. It's only a 41-second video, but this guy definitely does articulate the point pretty well. So we're gonna listen to that, and then we're gonna continue on. That definitely is nightmare fuel for a bank account. If something that used to cost $100, $200 is going to cost $1,000, yeah, a Bitcoin might be worth $100,000, but really, what's the spending power of that $100,000 going to be? This is something that's often predicted and cited, and it'll be definitely interesting what happens when when things get to that point of serious, people are going to be devastated. They're that $1,000 stimulus check. I'm almost, some people might be tempted to just spend it now. You'll get more spending power out of it. A lot of people bought Bitcoin with it. That article that we talked about earlier, the amount of $1,200 Bitcoin purchases that were taking place on exchanges is telling, and it is nightmare fuel. At least what's happening in Argentina. We've seen Trump's opinion on cryptocurrency. It almost sets a dangerous precedent, for what we could expect to see. So, and I think a total Bitcoin ban would only increase the value, the scarcity. That if you can't I think right now Bitcoin is, because people often say like, oh, what's it going to be worth if you can't exchange it? But I think that would only be a small dip in the especially if the entirety of the whole past paradigm is crashing down around us. I don't think $1 DigiByte, I don't think a $2 DigiByte is far fetched at all. In particular with the market the way it is. I mean, we talked about the Mall of America is sort of a domino effect. It can't pay its debt, and more along those similar lines. That's sort of going to be the story now, as the economic impact of almost by design. We're pretty much witnessing the makings of a real paradigm shift that it would be dumb to overlook. And I don't think that it is, I guess it is sort of a I told you so moment for us. We will be right at the end of this, but at what cost? That's my question, is at what cost? And it's sad to see. I mean, I hate when businesses, the old world crumbles in our fingers, like when Toys R Us went out of business like about a year ago. It hurts. It's not fun. I mean, it is like, seeing like the unemployment go up and all this stuff, like, yeah, it might be bullish for Bitcoin, but I don't know. There's no bottom to the swamp that is fiat currency. So it will be interesting to see how, and I'm still very confident in my statement that those of us who've been just accumulating even small amounts of crypto are positioned to be the leaders of the paradigm shift. The paradigm shift that's currently on everybody's front page in multiple ways. Whatever direction you look, you go buy something at a grocery store, and there you go. You're gonna have to pay a $10 COVID fee. So think there's only 21 million Bitcoin. Think again, says Waze rating. More than 21 million is unpopular opinion. Exchanges leverage the existing supply of any crypto asset in much the same way banks leverage the supply of fiat money. The only protection is to hold your own crypto, not your keys. Not your crypto. Specifically the Proof of Keys event, which has occurred twice in January 3rd this year and last, seemed to have little impact on exchange reserves. And I don't mean to sound doom and gloom, but is blockchain's liquid network an attempt to compete for tokens with Ethereum? But lastly, of course, remember this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. I'm not your dad. I'm not your financial advisor. So the decision will ultimately be left to each of us, how we're going to respond to these coming months. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.